Hello and welcome back to my channel. Right now we are going to check the energy with our pendulum. Checking the energy. Okay. And pretty much in the neutral. Okay, our energy is in the neutral and it is just swinging in a back and forth motion. Okay. So this message is going to be grounded in neutral. Okay, also in this reading, it will be covering some chakras. We have the chakra color red, which is the root chakra. Also, we have indigo, we have violet, and we also have the throat chakra because we are going to be commune with the Divine Masculine to find out what messages he would like to deliver to the Divine Feminine. Okay? Okay, ladies. All right. So, Divine Masculine has communed with me, and we have decided to draw 4 cards on this read. So, in this read, we have 4 cards drawn. And I will turn over our first card, which is the Ace of Pentacles. We also have the Nine of Pentacles. We also have the Page of Pentacles. And we also have the Page of Cups. Okay, so this reading will be talking about lovers. Lovers. So, if you are interested in hearing more about this message, so please stay tuned for the reading. I have pulled some cards for the clarification of the Pentacle, Ace of Pentacle, the Nine of Pentacle, the Page of Pentacle, and the Page of Cups. I have, before you, I have pulled the cards already. And at this point, I'm going to pull some messages from Divine Masculine on camera. Messages, Divine Masculine, do you want to give to the Divine Feminine? And this is got to do with a feminine and 2 males, 2 young males. Okay, so if this message is for you, please stay tuned. Okay, so, and it's about lovers, people that are in love with each other. Okay, can I get a message for the Ace of Pentacles, please? Ace of Pentacles energy, please. The Ace of, okay, they said this one. Okay, one for the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles, please. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so the Page of Pentacles. One for the Page of Pentacles. Ooh. Okay, so it's a lot of messages. Okay, as you guys can clearly see. And it's 2 separate messages. Okay. So it's 2 separate messages, as you guys can clearly see, for the Nine of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, I'm sorry. And we will get to that. Okay. And it's actually one more, but this is what it's referring to. So I'm just going to take a quick look and let you guys see, and then we'll go back to it at the end. So, and it's talking about stunts. So, okay, so we'll remember that when we go into the reading, that it's talking about the Nine of Pages. Nine of Pentacles is talking about stunts. So we're going to talk about that. Okay. Okay, one for the Page of Cups, please. Okay, these messages here want to tell us that goes for this Page of Pentacles. Okay. All right. And with that, we have the rose quartz on top. I also would like to get a number. What number would you like to give us, Divine Masculine, for this read? What number would you like to give us for this read? This is a numerology deck. I have created this deck myself. Okay, they gave us a number. Okay, we'll talk about that when it comes. Alright, next pile. Divine Masculine, can you give me a clarification or a message that you would like to tell the Divine Feminine about the Ace of Pentacles? Talking about lovers. Oh, he said these. Oh, this is going to be a big read. I'm sorry to let you guys know. I'm going to have to pause, but we're going to get the messages out first, and then I'll come back. Okay, so for Divine Masculine, please tell us the message you would like to give to the Nine of Pentacles. What's the message you would like to give for the Nine of Pentacles? Okay, and that's what he said, okay? Page of Pentacles. Ooh, he said that one. Okay. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. I think it's this one, but I'm going to keep going unless it comes back. Page of Pentacles. 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 Page. Come on. Okay, Page of Pentacles. So, Divine Masculine, what is the message that you want to give to... Oh, okay. Alright, so... Alright, and we will... I'm going to leave this up so we'll know what we're talking about. Okay. We're going to leave them turned up so we'll know exactly... Whoa, wow, okay. Alright, we will get to these messages, okay? Okay. Alright. One for the Ace of Pentacles, please. Ace of Pentacles. This is going to be a big read. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. They said this one. That's for that pile. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. So now we're going to excuse me. The Nine of Pentacles. And I'm going to say that that's the one they wanted for the Nine of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. They turned it over. We're going to go with it. So, Page of Cups. Page of Cups. And a reverse cowgirl wanted to come out on that one. Okay. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Okay. Page of Pentacles. Okay. Alright, so that's for that. Did I say Page of Pentacles? I meant to say the Page of Cups. Pardon me, but this is what this card came out for the Page of Pentacles. I'm sorry. Okay, like I said, we're going to hold them up and see. Upright. Alright, the next deck. Alright. And I like to do this offline, but I wanted to get, this is for the first one. One for the Ace of Pentacles, we got it. One for the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. These messages, he already knows what he wants to tell us. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. And I also want to read from my journal the messages that I have channeled. Okay. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay. And on this deck, we're going to also do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, just to speed it up. Because, like I say, I'm working on my energy, and due to the fact that I have really short energy to make a lot of readings, I'm trying to narrow down my readings to conserve my energy. Okay, so please stand by as I get prepared for the reading. I will be off camera for this part. You will just hear the audio of me talking. Okay, I have channeled messages from the Divine Masculine that this Divine Masculine uses the words she, her, come on, man. This Divine Masculine is very disrespectful. He has a rude demeanor. This Divine Masculine is looking for phase 2 to rekindle the old flame, to start new, but is very stubborn. The Divine Masculine channeled to me that you guys were meant to be, unwilling to change old ways or habits or addictions. Also, he is in a distorted vibe. He also is a mature male, jobless and hopeless. Age is approaching 40. Not real ambitious, but street community indulgences. He's seems to be a person that drinks, kind of like a slickster, a sly and sneaky person. It seems like this person has money matters, and good or bad. This person is gravitated towards you because of your organic nature or spirit. This person has archived information about you, but he's a person that is a backbiter. Um, he is a scammer or likes to scheme against you. This person is you and this person speak a different love language. They speak, they said ghetto love, and you speak sophisticated love. Okay? And they said that it says that it sucks that y'all guys had a mishap. But he's stuck in a vicious cycle. He's not willing to compromise with a give and take. He is very stubborn in that nature. Also, it is a male's energy referring to a female's energy. He could be still stuck in a third party, but we will find out because it says lovers with an S. This is a love reading. Okay? And the most important message is that this portal will be closed to further return to speak to this Divine Masculine, because this Divine Masculine has been very nagging to me. He's been nagging on my energy. I'm an insomniac person, as well as I have anxiety. So this person, when I get ready to go to bed, he nags on my energy. So, yes, after this reading, this Divine Masculine, this particular Divine Masculine, will not be able to use this portal to return any more further messages. Okay, and and the questions that we will be talking about in this love reading, it says, what do you want to say to the Divine Feminine? What do you think could change the circumstances at this point of y'all no contact, in separation relationship? Are you currently involved? And what your love life status at this present moment? And what are your true intentions this time around, if given the opportunity? Okay, so those will be what we are going to cover in this reading. Okay, and I also would like to let you guys know that Divine Masculine wants to let you know that it was a big misunderstanding, that it was a big mistake, that he was lustful and had temptation bondage towards someone else in a third party. And also I asked, what's your plans to recover the hurt and pain and mental anguish you caused? And it says that in his meditation with me, he said to take things slow and to gain forgiveness. Turn over a new leaf. Okay? They are scared and stuck and lost and sees you standing in your truth and wants to be a part of it, but at this point they are very stubborn. But we're going to get to the cards to find out. So please, like I said, guys, please stay tuned as I get prepared to read this love reading for you. Welcome. I am your host, Miss Shine Like 7. We will get to this reading as we speak. In our pool of cards, we got the Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. This reading is talking about a lovers, two lovers, or multiple lovers. Okay, in this first pile, we will get to that. Before we do, I also would like to let you know what is on the table. I have the crown chakras in front of me of an array. Amethyst, we have some lapis lazuli, we have some malachite, we have some cornelian, we also have clear quartz, and we also have some tiger's eye to ground the energy. Okay, in the air we have hemp chimpa. We also are grounding ourselves. I have been to the beach in the winter. I've been in all elements, strong winds. And if you want to know or see any of that footage of me doing my spirituality grounding, you can check some of my other videos that are talk about the Atlantic City, ocean a casino in Atlantic City. So you can check that video if you want to see me, grounding myself in the elements. Okay, so let's get started. I have pulled some clarification cards. They are on the bottom of the white cards. So we will get to those clarifications. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Okay. So there are a couple of messages that are here for the divine feminine, from the divine masculine to the divine feminine. Okay, I'm just going to slide these down just a tad so I can give myself a little bit of room. But let's get started. And this is talking about a lover's timeline right now. Okay, in our first deck of cards, it will be the sun. The sun. So it's speaking about a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Also, the Page of Wands came out. So this is talking about somebody that's young and they want to, they're kind of on the immature side, and they are full of passion. So they want to come and offer a fire sign some passion, along with, you know, the sun, clears, brings light to darkness. So, this person is spiritual if they have the sun in their aura, and also to have the Ace of Pentacles. That means that you are the divine feminine is in her abundance. So it's speaking about an abundant woman in this read. So the person that this divine masculine is wanting to speak to is an abundant woman. She is standing in her truth and in her power. Maybe you just cut him off. Maybe things didn't work out. Maybe y'all were in an abusive relationship with one another. So, yes. So, let's get started on the messages that he would like to send us or send to her. And this one says that he's under 25 and it's a woman. So, and she travels. So, divine feminine, you might be 25 and your masculine might be a little older than you. But, or you could be older than your divine masculine. Okay. So he says that it's on her terms and conditions. He says that, why would I want to? I don't know. We're going to get to that. Sneakiness. Nobody compares. Nasty sex ideas. Rejection. He's showing you he don't care. And outrageous results. Okay. Wow. Okay, so let's get to these messages. So this divine masculine says that it is his terms, it is your terms and conditions. He says, why would I want to? Why would I want to? Why would he want to go to your terms and conditions when things used to be different, where maybe you were maybe more lenient with this divine masculine, where you let him have more or less the run amok of the relationship? But in general, this divine masculine, like I said, is very, very stubborn. Okay, so, and he's very immature, and he's full of passion, and also he is very sneaky. Sneaky. We talked about that in one of our other readings about the divine masculine being sneaky. Five of cups, you know, five of wands we pulled out. So he was very sneaky, doing sneaky things, probably having third parties and things. And it also says that nobody compares divine feminine to you. He may go around with different women, but nobody compares to you, divine feminine. Nobody. Okay? Okay, nasty sex. He goes to those other people to get nasty sex. Ideas. That's what it says, ideas. Triple X, nasty sex, triple X ideas. And you rejected his nasty sex ideas. You rejected them. This is a person that is entitled. They feel like they're entitled to everything. This could be a only child. This could be a masculine that has mother or father issues. But divine feminine, that is not your problem. This is something that this divine masculine has to work out on his own. We all have to take our own journey, and this divine masculine has to take his own journey and stand up for what he's done. So he is showing you he don't care. So he shows you in every way that he refuses to change who he is and who he should be and what he shouldn't or shouldn't be doing. Okay, and outrageous results. He's looking for outrageous results. He's looking for you to change your mind. He knows that you guys are in separation, but he's hoping that in some outrageous result that you guys will work out, and it'll work out in his favor. Okay? So next we're going to go to the Nine of Pentacles to find out what's going on there. Okay? Okay. Okay. All right, Nine of Pentacles. When we clarifying that with the Ten of Wands. So again, divine feminine. This is talking about a woman that he's possibly with. This is not the Empress, so he's not talking about you, or it could be talking about you, but it is talking about a feminine. Do you see the bird on her hand? She is abundant in her life, and she's got her pentacles behind her. But divine masculine is clarifying this with the burden. He is feeling burdened by you being abundant. Okay, so let's get to some of these messages that divine masculine wants to tell to you. He wants to tell you that he wants a new beginning. That's what he wants to tell you. He wants to have a new beginning in love with you. He also would like to let you know that he had poor intentions from the start, but he is working on himself and wants to improve his ways and show you that he is willing to change and become a changed person for you. He says that he wants to cut out the mind games. And he wants to come out of his darkness, because we did have that, the sun. So the sun shines light in dark places. Okay. So he needs and wants. So I'm gonna wait to this because came out of the last deck. I know exactly what this is. Okay, so filthy cocksucker. So this could mean a double meaning. Filthy cocksucker. He could be a filthy cocksucker by going around getting his cock sucked by a lot of girls, or it could just mean that, like, a cocksucker, like he's just like real, like anal, like a asshole type of guy, jerk, like a loser type of guy, like a op, like a bummish type of guy, a guy that, he got potential, or you saw potential in him, but the potential didn't lead up to what he needed to be in your relationship. Okay, so filthy cocksucker. Okay, and like I said, it could be referring to someone that gives cocksucks. Okay, and this one here, it says, I see you for who you are. So divine masculine sees that you are in your truth. You are abundant in your life. You are doing the things that you need to do in your truth. You are walking in your truth and your power. You're not letting him come in and disrupt your life any longer. You've changed. Even if he wanted to, it's not, he just can't come bombarding into your life like he used to. So, yep. And he says that now needs from wants. You don't need him, okay? You want him. Or other than that, you wouldn't be after him. You get what I mean? Like, he's not something that you need. He's a want, okay? Okay, girl. Wow, that's a big message there. We got a lot in that message. Wow, divine feminine, divine masculine is really speaking his truth in this love reading. Maybe it's getting close to Valentine's, and he is feeling a little vulnerable about, his circumstances and situations, because it did speak about him being jobless and hopeless, okay, and in his endeavors, saying that he's a 40-year-old person that is lacking ambition, and he only had street ambitions, and his community indulgence was holding him back due to addictions. Okay. This was the one that had double messages. Okay, so we'll start with the first messages. Okay, the first messages are as follow. Lovers. Wow, we're clarifying the bottom of the deck. This is talking about lovers. So this divine masculine has lovers. So he's the page of pentacles. So he's going around giving his money, his little bit of money that he does have. He's going it around and giving it to love affairs, romances, and building it again within marriage, relationships, relatives, loving relationships you could share with a friend. So he's going around with friends and sharing his love and his hope that they'll love him back, and that street love, whatever that he told you in the beginning, when I told you in my channel messages that he speaks ghetto love and divine feminine. You speak of a sophisticated love, meaning that you like a love that's give and take, a provider, a man that's a manly man that wants stability in your life, a man that is grounded in his ability to be the man and the breadwinner and the head of household, and the backbone of your household. Also, divine feminine, he has two meanings for you. He has insecurities, divine feminine. He has insecurities. Like I said, this divine masculine had lovers, so triangulation. He has triangulation, so that means he had you in a third party, and he possibly still is in a third party. He wants to transform, so we have transformation. But you also know that divine masculine has free will, so he doesn't have to change. That's where the stubbornness comes in, because he has free will. And divine feminine, you also have to know that you have free will and not to take him back, or to even engage with him if he decides to communicate, which in my opinion, Divine Masculine will be contacting you soon. I know we as readers all tell you guys that, Divine Masculine will be calling. In this reading, Divine Masculine is speaking. I'm speaking with my lapis lazuli here, and that is speaking of communication. Also, abandonment. He abandoned the relationship, and we knew that before. That that's why we were in no contact and in separation. Okay. Also, we have double messages in this deck here for the Page of Pentacles. We got two sets of messages that came out. Okay. So that validation, he was looking forward to you validating your relationship, meaning he wanted you to chase after him. He wanted you to be the one that when he walked away, he wanted you to continue to hold on and beg and plead for him to return to the relationship. Okay, and he also wanted you to compromise in the third party, meaning that to wait your turn. Meaning while he had satisfaction with another party, he wanted you to wait your turn for his return, and that you guys would resume your relationship as it was. Also, he's very thoughtless. He doesn't care about how you feel in the situation. He's very, very thoughtless. Okay? And it says to connect with source. So Divine Feminine, please seek higher knowledge. So if Divine Masculine comes to you and you want to work it out with him, please seek higher source before going into any relationship with him or going forward with him, so that you seek God's approval of this Divine Masculine is for you. Because the message that I got in my channeling is that Divine Masculine, due to the fact that he did not change or did not improve in his ways, circumstances, or situations, that Divine Masculine has forfeited his relationship with Divine Feminine. And since he has forfeited his relationship with the Divine Feminine, the higher source has decided that a new soulmate would be positioned for Divine Feminine's new Divine Masculine. Okay, so that was the message that I got for that. Wow, that was a very, very big message. And it says that, why I'll say that is because here it says, Divine Feminine, that you have a secret admirer. Secret admirer. Okay, and this person, it says here, new laptop Mac with accessories. So Divine Feminine, this person might be somebody that you met on social media. It could be somebody that is watching you over social media. It could be a number of maybe at your job, somebody where you go to shop and get your groceries. It could be anybody. You never know who it is. So until this person approaches you, just know, Divine Feminine, that you are being sought after. Okay, wow. Okay, so let's go to some of these decks up here just to clarify what we are speaking about. He could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. This Divine Masculine also is narrow-minded. And this person right here is very rude and very disrespectful, because it says talk less and more action. So this person is like, he doesn't want to talk because that talking has to lead to commitment. And this Divine Masculine is not looking to have any kind of commitment with you. He would like to just dick fried from a sideline. If you're not 18, please click out of this reading now, because we do use profanity and we do talk about adult situations in this reading. Okay, so Divine Masculine is a very likes to dick ride, meaning he likes to sweat you. He likes to jock you from the far, stalk you, whatever they call it nowadays in the 21st century, new millennium wording. But from where I'm from, dick riding is like, sweating you, jocking you, that type of thing. Excuse my language. Okay, so now we are moving on to, and I have a ring here. It's a mood ring, and he does want union, But like I said, it's very, very immature. Very immature union he wants with you. Okay. Divine Feminine. This Page of Cups here is what we're talking about lastly, right? This man here is speaking of the Four of Pentacles. So Divine Feminine, this masculine is holding on head, heart, and not walking away. He is holding on to you. He is not leaving, he said. He says, pay attention to sign synchronicities, and you might be seeing synchronicities 222, 444, 999, those types of things, 123, those are synchronicities that downloads are being, you know, put into you through your crown chakra, through your sleeping state, through your meditation state, through your downtime, through your anxiety. Even if you're having it and you don't know you're having anxiety, you are having downloads. Okay? Within power. So, pay attention within power, meaning you know your power. Divine masculine knows that you are very powerful. He knows that you are standing in your truth. He knows that he did not do the right things within the relationship, and now he is feeling remorseful, sorry, and wants forgiveness for the things that he has done. But like I said, divine masculine is not willing to do the work in order for you guys to rekindle the relationship. Okay, because you know why? Divine masculine has detachment issues, so that means that he is not able to stay committed to you, because you know why? He's cunning. One ending by deceit, evasion, attraction, acquaintance. Okay, so quarrel. So this divine masculine is one that is deceitful. He is very deceitful with betrayal, lies, and other secrets that he keeps from you, and that he really doesn't even want to tell himself that he does. Okay? I'll say he wants you to go down on him. He likes oral sex, this divine masculine does. And it says he wants you to do a great job. Okay? He likes two women, female sex. Female on female sex, so he likes threesomes with two girls, you and another girl, or two stars. That's what it says there, two stars. And he has hidden intentions. Okay? And he says that you have self-respect and you stay optimistic, that you don't have to put up that somebody new, soulmate or such, will be coming towards you and replacing the situation, so that you can stand in your full truth with your own lover and your own relationship, and won't have to share your lover with another person, because your new lover will not be this type of person at all. Your new person will be in his truth as you are in your truth. Okay? So divine feminine. Wow, wow, wow. This has been a very big reading for you girls. I also would like to pull 1 to 2 more cards just to clarify that divine feminine, divine masculine has forfeited, I will repeat, forfeited his relationship. So if you have been out of contact with your divine masculine, and you haven't been in separation with your divine masculine and you have, divine masculine has forfeited his relationship with you. Okay? And that if you've been holding on, I don't want to tell you to not hold on and not wait. Things are not going to work out or what have you, because things have a way and it is energy. So that if you want to hold on to a man that's seeking triangulation with other women and told you to wait your turn, I just think that it told you to seek higher source. I think that you should, God has somebody else in his position that is going to come and make your life abundant, even more than it already is. It says, Divine Feminine, that you are already abundant. So that if this Divine Masculine does not return, God has appointed a new soulmate in his position. And that will be your new Divine Masculine. Okay? So one more card to close this read. Spirit, please give me one card to clarify this read, to let Divine Feminine know that she is on her right path and that her higher source, okay? It says the Hangman. Divine Masculine is in his hangman mode because he does not know what to do. He is unable to make decisions right now at this time. He is in distress. He is unable to decide because he is caught between two things. Like I said, temptation, bondage. And you, Divine Feminine, do not want a man that is caught in temptation, bondage. Just believe me, it is not a good look. It doesn't feel good. It hurts very bad. And you do not want to be caught in that type of love triangle. Okay? So, Divine Feminine, wow, I cannot wait to hear what your take in your message to the Divine Masculine about what you have just heard. My goodness. I have to take all of this in when I rewatch this to edit. Um, I'm going to really be shocked because it's a big message here, Divine Feminine. I see we have the crown chakra working. We see we have the throat chakra working. We have our root chakra working. So if you would like to, stimulate your positivity by keeping your vibes high, by taking spiritual baths, salt baths, saging your place with white sage, in also meditation and prayer, seeking your higher source, um, in all your endeavors, also drinking plenty of water, getting 5 to 6 hours of rest at night to recharge your energy, so that you can be abundant even more, so that you can keep your frequency high, so that you can bring in the abundance that you are looking for to come in your life, meaning more money. You want to relocate, maybe you want to redecorate your place, maybe you want to get a new car. Those ways that when you have stagnant energy around you, those things keep you from moving forward into your new abundant, into your new phases and your new positions once you've reached a completion. So ladies and gentlemen, this, I say, is your reading. So it is. Thank you for listening. When you are watching, evening, day, or night, thank you. I am Miss Shine Light 7, and this has been your reading. Welcome back to Miss Shine Light 7 TV. I would like to give the second part of this reading now. What I'm going to do again is check the energy. Pretty neutral energy, so we're going to say that this energy and reading is going to be grounded and neutral. So if you want to hear this reading about the Divine Masculine to a female, please stay tuned. This part of the reading, I have already laid out some cards, and I will reveal those cards to you. It will be a 4-card draw. So the first card on top, the 10 of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords in reverse, the 3 of Swords in reverse, and the Temperance card. Okay, so those will be the messages. Also, at the bottom of this deck, it is talking about the 7 of Pentacles. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, and on the bottom of this deck, it is talking about the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so this is what this reading will be about. It will be part 2 of the first reading. Please stay tuned as we get prepared to deal the top messages cards for this reading. I'm back. Okay, so now I have dealt the cards for the clarifying cards. So we also, right at this present moment, I'm going to be off camera for this part, as this is the channel messages part. Okay, so we're going to talk about how divine masculine is not moving forward. We also talked about in the page of Pentacles where double meanings came out. We talked about stunts. So this person is about stunts, okay? And, not being truthful and living in manipulation, okay? And this person is selfish. I would also like to add that. And the new beginning for this soulmate, for this new soulmate that is approaching divine feminine, I would also like to let you know in this message that there's going to take some steps before the soulmate, or you're going to probably meet the soulmate soon, but you're going to also have to prepare yourself as well. Okay, so let's move on. And also the questions that we will be asking in this portion of the second part of this reading with this divine masculine, so that we can address all the issues and situations that this divine masculine wants to speak about. Because when I watched the first part, there was some messages that was still lingering. Okay, so also we would also he would like to answer the questions: how will you be a asset to the relationship instead of a burden, a wounded warrior, or a headache? And are the third party days over, and will you continue to indulge in the poor behavior in the next phase? Um, what was the meaning of speaking to the divine feminine at this time after so long of not being in communication and in separation? Okay. Um, um, so, okay, so this person was talking about having some kind of need for approval by others, validating him. So those things of him going around with others and having satisfaction with others and making you wait in the lingering background, that chaser runner mentality. Okay, and we will also be addressing that. So, uh, are you addicted to substance abuse? Is one of the questions that's coming out, and what are you addicted to? Okay, and how do you feel about divine feminine moving on to her new soulmate? Okay. And in that message, I want to let you know, divine feminine, that the divine masculine spoke up and said, okay, she's not though. She, how you, and I wanted to know, how are you so sure that divine feminine will not move on to her new soulmate? And to further let him know that this is his final chance of redemption. So if he blew it at this time, there will be no other chance for him to regain his divine feminine back. Um, and she or her new lover or soulmate partner has been picked and is set to arrive soon. What will you do, divine masculine, in this situation? What interest with divine feminine do you have? Okay, and We're also going to finish with the check himself, because right now he needs to check himself, because he was in the hangman when we last spoke about divine masculine. He was in the hangman mode, okay? And divine feminine, you yourself have to have self-love and to love yourself first, okay? You are a warrior. Look how far you have come from what you used to do to what you do now. Same or different, you decide. Okay? RSVP, make yourself the very important person in your life. What that you can that make yourself the most important person in your life at this present time. Um, And that's when you can think, that's when things will go right into place. Simple, easy, and fun. Be gentle with yourself, divine feminine. You've been through a lot. It's okay not to understand everything, but just know that you are giving it your all. You know who you are out there. Strong, powerful, living in your truth, fine, beautiful female energy. Rejoice in yourself. Those giants do fall. Huge mountains and obstacles of struggle, we can overcome them bit by bit. Okay, my mission here is to help one female energy realize her own truth, her own way, and her own light in this journey we call oneness and wholeness. It is your oneness and wholeness. You don't have to need to validate yourself through the eyes of others. You know who you are. If you don't know, then well, you see, that is a topic for another date. Wholeness, secure, either way or. You are on the up and up, independent, but not so that gratitude and gifts and energy exchanged is not welcome. Okay? Okay, get it how you live your life. Zero to any age. You can get it how you live, ladies and gentlemen. This is the world of do whatever you need to do for you, as long as it ain't hurting, robbing, stealing, and killing to get to somebody else. Be you, do you. Okay? Find your own frequency and live in your truth. Nobody else's. You have to live in your own truth. Okay? And also, unimportant people that do not serve your highest and greatest good, you're going to have to somehow eliminate those types of people and toxic energy out of your space. Competition is around, but rest assured things will be okay. Hang in there. Even though it looks like snow on evergreens, it will be worth it. They did say it was going to be worth it. It's not going to be easy, but it will be worth it. Stand in your truth and your way and in your light. Um, Also, you have transformed into a beautiful being, ladies. Just know, you may not know everything about what's going on, but just know you are on the right path. So, if you have been waiting for the rest of the read, I'm here. I'm going to pull the cards now so that we can get this message. So, one, you're going to see me do it right on camera. 2, 3, and 4. Right off the top, we already have our numerology deck number picked out, and we will discuss that um, as as it applies. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the last messages from the second part of this reading. We're also going to receive some more um, and then I will be back to, okay, there's 2. So they said leave it, it's 2. Okay, and I will be back to read you guys your messages in a few moments. Just stay tuned while I get prepared. Okay. Part 2 of this reading will begin momentarily. Please stand by. Welcome. I am ready to read your cards. Let's get started. Okay, I have pulled them. You saw me. So now we're talking about the 10 of Pentacles. We are talking about the 6 of Swords. We are talking about the 3 of Swords. And we are talking about the Temperance card. So the 10 of Pentacles are talking about money being abundant, divine feminine. He's still talking about you being abundant. Okay, we're still talking about that. Okay, and we're also talking about him walking away or leaving a situation. We're talking about um, third parties, or communicating about a third party, or not talking about a third party anymore. And temperance, having patience that things will be okay, that things will work out. Temperance. Okay, so but we're going to get the clarifications, and also the energy about this reading is about the 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. So he is working on his one pentacle, but he also is watching somebody else's pentacles. Okay, okay, he's not working on his, because remember, he did not have his own. You know, he only had one, and a little bit that he did have, he was giving it out to other people, circumstances, and situations. His community, his addictions to his, you know, lifestyle. Okay, so let's start with the first one. Okay, and we have 10 of Pentacles clarifying by the Ace of Wands and the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, let's clarify what we're talking about here. He says divine feminine. He wants to give you passion, lots of passion. He's very passionate about you. He sees you as a sexual being. He wants a new beginning, birth, new ideas and creations. That means he might want to have a family with you. He might want to, you know, go and be collab with you in some way, shape, or form. He may want to, you know, give you some work. Okay, 9 of Pentacles. So he is, 8 of Pentacles. He is working on his pentacles. He says that he's working paid work. So he said he does get paid. I don't know what kind of paid he's getting. It could be side hustles. It could be, you know, washing cars. He could work at, in a barbershop sweeping up hair. I'm not real sure what the person does, but it's small money. It's not a lot, because he's working on his pentacles. But, you know, someday his gains can be good, and some days his gains can be small, dependent on what he has done with his money due to this person living a street lifestyle. Okay, so the throat chakra is telling me, okay, that nasty sex ideas is still out here. Okay, the self-respect, stay optimistic. Okay, we'll get back to that. Doing it around the town, that's here. And that back to needs and wants. Okay, so divine masculine's throat chakra is blocked. The reason why, we told you in the last message, the reason why his throat chakra was blocked was because if he has to talk, it's got to do with having to be able to commit to you in this new beginning. He wants to be able to speak his truth to you, but he himself does not know his own truth. Okay? Nasty sex ideas. Nasty sex. Triple X ideas. Okay, so he's still going around with these other people that give him the illusion of this nasty sex. And it could be where he's getting his money. So these people might have shiny things to offer. Like Divine Feminine, you might keep your money frugal, stay on a budget, just have enough to pay your bills or what so. And this person goes around and manipulates other people and have the victim mentality because it says that they were caught in a vicious cycle. Okay, so this is the vicious cycle of sex, nasty sex ideas. Okay, and you, Divine Feminine, you have self respect and you stay optimistic so that you know that you're not giving him whatever passion that he's looking for because you're holding yourself for the new soulmate that is destined to arrive. Okay, and doing it around the town. So he's going around doing it around the town. This nasty sex ideas. He's going around doing it around the town with others. Okay, and need and want. So like we talked about before, Divine Feminine, you know the difference now. Maybe before you were codependent and you really didn't, like I said, you let him have the run amok of the relationship, but at this time you have gathered yourself and you are standing in your truth and in your power, and now you no longer want or need to have him in your life. It's more or less a want. Do I want him now? Do I need him now? Is the questions that you need to ask. Because if it's been in separation and no contact, that lets you know that, you were on the back burner for so long, and now that, you are moving forward and seeing a light in your life, you are, generating looks and, people are watching you now, and he sees that others are watching, and now he wants a piece of the action. Okay, so moving on to calmer waters is what they're saying, and he's saying that in the reverse, this is moving to calmer waters. Six of Swords, moving to calmer waters, but it is in the reverse. So the calmer waters that he wanted to go to was you. He wanted to come towards you. But when he got to come towards you, he realized that the transformation and the mountain that you now created in your relationship, where he created, excuse me, um, the distance, the not calling, say it's been 2 to 5 months, say it's days. Let's say 2 to 5 days. Say it's 2 to 5 months. Say it's 2 to 5 years that you haven't been talked to this divine masculine. Okay? You've created distance. You've learned to live without this divine masculine at this point. Okay? So it's not a need it's not a need him anymore. It's you know, maybe to work out, maybe not. Okay? So we're going to find out what he wants to say about moving or not moving to calmer waters. Okay? He says true potential. Okay? And he says back to the validation. And he says the rejection, and he says king dingaling, and he says new house, 3 bedroom, bath, master suite, large yard, garage, and accessories. Okay, all right. Now let's read the messages that how they are. Okay, so true potential. Okay, true potential. The divine feminine. He knows. Okay, that. Oh, excuse me. I apologize, divine feminine. Let's stop right here because I did not turn over the clarification card to the Six of Swords in the reverse. I did not turn over the clarification. The clarification is the Queen of Wands. Okay, so it's another woman. Okay, so he wants to move to calmer waters to a Queen of Wands, a woman over 35. So this is an older woman. Okay, green eyes, blonde hair, positive, fiery, and outspoken. So he wants to move toward a person that is outspoken. And this outspoken person could possibly be you, divine feminine. It is a feminine. You are standing in your truth. And we are talking about a woman. It could be talking about another woman because, he wants to come towards you, and I'll say he has these nasty sex ideas in his head, and he is, but you have self-respect, divine feminine, so he is going around the town, giving it to different people, and may it be a need or a want for himself. Okay, because we are talking about a selfish person. We did get this numerology deck up here, and I did not mention it because, we got so carried away with those other messages that I didn't even mention the numerology part of this deck. So let me set these down real quick. And the number we have here, read it and you see it. Okay. And I will put that back. Okay. So 1 plus 9 zeros is 10, which is a completion. So we know that the number that you just saw is a completion. Okay. 9 plus 1 is 10. We are at a completion with this situation. So we have clarified that this relationship is coming to a close. Okay. So back to the worded messages. Okay, the worded messages is the true potential. The true potential that he sees in you, divine feminine. He knows that you are the true potential in his life. Okay, you are that happiness. You are that 10 of Pentacles. You are the total package. Okay, you did it. Okay, is what this card says on the side. Amazing. Okay, so that tells me that the divine masculine thinks the world of you. And also, I'm going to correct myself. I say divine masculine and divine feminine, okay, and you are divine feminine, okay, especially if you're standing in your truth. But this particular divine masculine is not a divine masculine. So I want to stop myself and call him just a male energy, okay. So the male energy that we are speaking of is possibly was divine at some point, but now he is just a male energy that is speaking his truth to you through me. Okay, so rejection. So divine feminine, you rejected all of the situation. You rejected him. Maybe he came back to speak with you. Maybe he called you. Maybe he's tried to talk to you. But the problem was it was a little bit too late. That lacked a apology, if that makes sense to you girls. If that makes sense, this divine masculine never apologized. He just thought that he was going to be able to come back and just smooth things over and resume the relationship as it was. And when I say as it was, with the mental mind games and manipulation, the victim mentality always coming back with a situation or circumstance. More or less, the male energy in this reading is a drama or dramatic masculine. Okay. Validation, like I said, he wanted you to chase after him. He wanted you to put in the chase while he was off seeking satisfaction with another lady or woman or man or so forth. He wanted you to wait your turn until he came back and resume the relationship as it was, to be going in and out at his leisure. Okay, King Dingaling, like I said, going around town giving his dingaling to other people, nasty sex ideas, but you didn't have that, you said, no, this is not what I'm looking for, and you put a cease and assist out and put him out of it. Okay, and also the new house. Okay, the new house is you cleaned your house. Okay, you cleaned your house, you fumigated it of the things that no longer served you. Okay, may it be you improve, like I told you, when you remove stagnant energy from your space, you have no room but to go up. When you've cleaned out old negative energy, there's nothing but positive space to fill that negative void. Okay, so now we're going to the next part of this, which will be the Three of Swords. So he has had heartbreak in this circumstances of this third party triangulation situation that he has put you in, that you had no choice or no matter in it because he did it behind your back. You know, he abandoned the relationship, ghosted you, no contact. Maybe you went to the store, said he was going to the store for some cigarettes and never returned. And here it is, present day, and you haven't saw him from that day to this day. Okay? I don't know who this message is for, but this is. Okay, so we have the hangman and the upright. Okay, clarifying the three of swords in the reverse. So this is speaking of a getting stronger in oneself after a lot of deliberating and delaying in your life. So he knows the situation, and he is not going to enlighten himself in what to do or change the circumstance, and he wants things to remain the same. Okay, remain the same. Okay, and also the message that he wants to tell you, that he is generally miserable. We talked about this divine masculine being miserable. Okay, always miserable. Okay, so if he doesn't love himself, ladies, he is not going to love you. Okay, so he's going to go and get love from her, go around and get love from this, that, and the other, and you be left out to this nothing. The next word, flake. Okay, this guy is a flake. Okay, he's not real genuine. Like, you know, he's not real genuine. It's all for selfish gain for himself. Okay, and you know, it's nothing wrong with that. You know, ladies, if we take a tip out of this and have self love for ourselves, we would be on the winning team as well. And like, I want to also advise you, ladies, have self love for yourself. Love yourself first. Put yourself first. Make yourself the VIP of your own life. Don't make a man validate you. You validate yourself. That's part of your wholeness. Okay? Being okay with or without a man. Okay? That's where your wholeness comes in. Okay? And your oneness, knowing that you are one with yourself, either or, if you have a man or not. I know that's hard to hear, and a lot of women say, oh, I can't be by myself. No, but when you love yourself first, that is the best expression of who you are to a man, that you are living and standing in your truth. Okay, so this divine masculine says nothing more to say. So he doesn't want to say anything more because he knows that he is not standing in his truth. Okay, this divine masculine has no care in the world. Okay, he says that he's just a nobody. Okay, and that's not true. But if he sees himself as a nobody, then nobody else is going to see him as anything but a nobody. And karmic. So this is a karmic lesson for him. So he has to learn his own karmic lesson. And true self. This divine masculine has to learn to stand in his true self. Okay? True self. Fab. Keep it up. And fabulous. You got to be authentic. And this divine masculine is not authentic. He is wearing a mask. Okay? Mask off, divine masculine. Or just masculine. Take the mask off. Be authentic. And if you cannot be authentic, you have to be with the person or persons that validate you in these things, that give you that instantaneous satisfaction that you're looking for. You have to go to those sources because the divine feminine is standing in her truth, and she wants a person to offer her just as much as she is offering to them. Okay, true self. Okay, so we're going toward the temperance card, and the temperance card is telling us to have patience, be balanced, live in our harmony, standing in your truth, and knowing that, you know, all things will work out in the end. But we want to clarify this temperance from the divine masculine and see what he has to say. Okay, Two of Pentacles. This divine masculine is juggling his balance. He's juggling his harmony. He is juggling his whole life, his whole situation, because he's caught in temptation, bondage. And when you are caught in temptation, bondage, trust me, it is not an easy task to get out of. Okay? So pay attention. Pay attention to the red flags. This guy is not on the up and up, okay? He is definitely not on the up and up. He thinks the world of you, though. He thinks you are a star, but he also thinks two women are stars. So you are just a number, honey. If you thought that this guy was genuine and was going to look for you as his number one, he has a lot of stars. So he thinks everybody is a star in his life. And if that's the girl that you want to be to him, that star, just another booty call or what have you, and you want to just take a number and wait your turn, then hey, by all means, do you. No judgment here. And he also wants to tell you, F you, fuck you, okay? He thinks that just because you are standing in your truth, you are not letting him come in and bombard your life and upset your life and not giving to him sexually passion, and that he got to go around and get nasty things done to him from other people. He says, F you, okay? F you. F you, okay? Star quality, limelight. He says that you are star quality, divine feminine. You are star quality. He knows that you are the main star in his life. And but 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 he can't do shit about it. Sorry, excuse me. Pardon my French. He cannot do anything about it. Okay? Because he's not living in his authentic self. Authentic. You have to be authentic. See-through glass, transparent. You have to be able to see his genuineness, and this one is not. He wears a mask and he is not truthful at all. Everything is a disguise. Okay? Disrespectful. You just heard him tell you F you. And he's unbothered that you think that you're going to get a new man, a new soulmate. He plans to come and disrupt your new love affair. So, Divine Feminine, I want to let you know, do not let this male come and disrupt your life. If he hasn't been there for you when you are in your downswing, don't let him be in your life in your upswing, okay? Wow, the feminine, the divine feminine. This has been a phenomenal reading, and we have learned a lot about this divine fit masculine or masculine. I keep calling them divine because I'm still getting used to it right now, as it's a shock to me as well. So listen, I have read your reading, and I have given you the messages. It is up to you girls to take this message and apply it where necessary. And if it does not apply, check out some of my other readings. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on, some of my other social medias in the description below. If you want to book a reading with me, I have my information in the description below. Again, you might see, the price payment list looks a little steep, but this is an energy exchange. I have to use my energy and my power to channel these messages. So, this is part of my frequency, and ladies, you have to find your frequency as well. Okay, I am your host, Miss Shine Light 7, and I have, given you your message. So it is. Thank you. Whenever you are watching this message, day, evening, or night, thank you.